Hey guys, welcome back to Dino Domain. Now when it comes to guides, I must say I'm definitely the guru, especially when it comes to DNA ones, that is, as you can see. And I'm as well known for ruining DNA methods because they've become so widely known. But in today's video that's not the case. And I can confidently say this is the best DNA guide that I have made. And I strongly advise you to watch every single second in this video as it's heavily statistic based, but it is extremely accurate and reliable. Anyways, with that said, enjoy the video guys. And also smash that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,500 subscribers. Join the community, turn on those notifications. Let's get straight to it. Now as part of the DNA method, you're going to need to get Black Friday keys, or Era Expansion keys, which can be farmed from meteors which look like this on the map. Now I'll get into how you can find so many of them through server hopping after this part, but you're going to need to get a dinosaur that has more health than the meteors. You can see this is 240, you need to have over 240 to mine it, such as I am right now. I recommend you use the Gigantoraptor, Smilodon, Woolly Rhino, Gigantopithecus, something that is relatively medium-sized but can be very fast, as you're going to need to be fast to go across. Now meteors as well can give you DNA, which contributes to this DNA method, but this is nothing compared to what you're going to make. So meteors have a chance to drop Era Expansion keys. They can drop none, they can drop 1 to 3. This one I got 0, so keep rinse and repeating these following steps that I'm about to show you. Now after you've just completely demolished an entire server and all its meteors, head down to server list and just join the lowest population and go from server to server to server to server to server to server to server, farming all its meteors until you have about 30. Now let's get straight to the juicy part. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but every single real life day a specific minigame is chosen in Dinosaur Arcade that will have an increased DNA yield. And I'm sure that you know on weekends the DNA is doubled. This means that one DNA on a weekend that is specifically chosen will have 12,500 DNA profits every time that you complete that minigame. Now 2023 Era Expansion has just dropped with 4 new minigames, and one of them is stupidly broken. So after you've prepared your many Era Expansion keys for this very special moment, you want to head to the Mayhem teleporter, which can be located on the bottom left of the map. And when you go here, you want to hold F and join Pack Takedown, the most broken minigame which will give you the most disgusting amount of DNA. And I'll go through the stats, but let's get straight to the minigame. So when you load into the minigame, you're going to rush to the Megatherium and follow everyone else's movements. There's a certain pattern that these pillars shoot up, but essentially you're going to just keep spam clicking this boss till the drops dead. This thing will die in approximately 45 seconds on average if you do this method well. If you hear me right, 45 seconds to get 12,500 DNA. Now let's get straight to the statistics. You've got 50 Era Expansion keys. You play this minigame on a weekend, specifically chosen bonus, and it's going to take you 37 minutes. Now I'm going to round that up to 40 minutes, because you might have some interval time periods or some slow connectivity. That's fine. 40 minutes. In 40 minutes, you're going to be making a shocking 625,000 DNA. And if you do this for an hour, you're going to be making just shy of 1 million. 937,500 DNA. Hear me out, boys. This is hands down the best DNA method there is. Now, you can pretty much do this with any specific minigame. They're all ultimately amazing. You can get probably on average 400k DNA an hour if you grind it specifically on a weekend. But if it is this specific minigame, you're going to make an absolute fortune. Now, if it isn't this, I'd recommend second place being the Savannah Onslaught minigame. That reeks you probably about 600 to 700,000 DNA an hour. But yes, that is probably my last DNA guide for a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please smash that subscribe button, boys. I appreciate it so much, all the love and support, and I just had to release this as I know a lot of you guys are struggling with Era Expansion. But yeah, peace out, boys.